Hello, this is Amanda with our top 3 tech tools that every student should be able to use for creation this school year in 2022. Our number 3 tool is Microsoft Flip. So Microsoft Flip is a video discussion app that embeds itself right into Canvas, where students can come and respond to a topic and respond to each other. So when you log into Microsoft Flip, you come to your groups. Your groups are right here and will show you every group you have. These are created by Canvas when you integrate it. Okay, in your groups, you have different topics. Those topics tell you which group they're assigned to and the latest activity to them. So we're going to look at one of the topics that I created for a group, and you can create them, you can have students create them. We use this in person, so I didn't have many directions up here, but each team recorded a video presentation. Each person was responsible for their own slide, and then we turned those into a mixtape where you could go straight to the first person's and it played like an old school mixtape. So Microsoft Flip offers you the opportunity to create your own activities, but one of my favorite parts of this site is the discovery. So you click on your profile picture and come down to discovery. This is everything that has been shared out. There are 46,000 different topics to choose from. So you scroll down a little bit and you'll see things that are popular up at the top, but you come to a menu where you can select your content that you want to look for. You'll also see partners, and there are virtual field trips on here, like the Buffalo Bills Center of the West always has great content, from animal adaptations to a geology virtual field trip. Everything in there is something that you can assign to your students and they will see in Flip. In that Discovery Center, you can also come down and search by your content. If I search by math, I can scroll down here and see, and I can sort it by grade level. So looking at the math, I can see I found an add and subtract rational numbers, where students are supposed to solve these problems on video using a whiteboard option or a piece of paper and really talk through their thinking, giving the math teacher a glimpse in the student's thought process for that topic. We can also go back and search world languages. So I found this cool Spanish verb one that was already created on the use of ir plus a plus an infinitive, where students watch this short, sweet little video and then record themselves saying 5 things they're going to do this week with the ir plus a plus infinitive pattern in their speech. So Microsoft Flip is a robust tool that integrates right into Canvas. That makes it our number 3 tool that all students should get to use in your classroom this year. Okay, so our number 2 tech tool that all students should be able to create with in 2022 is Adobe Express. So when they log in, students come to their Create a New Project page. You scroll down in Home and you have tons of quick actions, from removing a background on a photo to resizing an image or just trimming video. You can look at images, video, there's QR code section where you can generate your own, and even PDF. You scroll down through here and you have all sorts of templates to choose from menus to posters to Instagram stories, backgrounds, Facebook posts, posters, logos. Really, Adobe Express is your one-stop shop for student creation. Think about being in ELA class and creating your own book cover to the book that you are reading. Or even looking at creating a short little video that's super easy to edit and add to. You can even voice over the slides as you go through. Adobe Express really does have a variety of things that students can make and use to create and show learning in your classroom. That lands it at the number 2 spot of student creation sites, apps, sources that students should be able to use. And our number 1 tool that students should be able to create with in your classroom this year is the iPad. We now have carts of iPads in all of our secondary buildings, so take a look at what the iPad can do in your classroom. So all of our Raymore-Peculiar iPads include the Manager app. The Manager app is your one-stop shop for adding apps to the iPad for your students to create with. Whether it's clips or iMovie or Garageband, the iPad is the perfect creation tool for all students to be able to use. So they could use clips, which creates a short, sweet little clip of something, or they could delve a little bit deeper and go into iMovie. So with iMovie, students could make a magic movie from photos. They could start with a storyboard or just create their own movie from scratch. iMovie will allow students that creation piece to show what they know. Garageband is another great app that would allow students to create music with a keyboard or drums. Layered up, they can create all sorts of songs or even start a podcast about the content they're learning in your class. Book Creator is another great app on the iPad where students can come in and instantly put together a children's book or a recipe book, anything to show mastery in your class. These make the iPad the number 1 creation tool that all students should be able to use this year at Ray-Pec.